Hello Cancers, I am LaChondevi with Power Life Hypnosis. This is your September 2018 love and romance reading. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so at my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. If you would like to know who your future long-term romantic partner is, including details such as when you'll meet your partner, where you'll meet your partner, what your partner is going to look like, how to recognize your partner, some additional details I do not discuss here, as well as a full reading as to how to align yourself with the happiest, healthiest, most fulfilling relationship with your future partner, you can book a future partner reading with me today, straight through the description box below. You can also book a future partner reading again at my website, PowerLifeHypnosis.com. If you have an iPhone or an iPad, you can contact me at any time through the free Instago app, and I do respond to all messages within 24 hours. And as always, thank you so much for thumbs up and liking my videos, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I appreciate the support and love from you all so much. This is a general reading, so if the messages do not resonate, go ahead and check your moon and rising sign videos, or you can check all three for a more complete picture of your love and romantic relationships during September. So Cancers, I have here 3 cards with the theme of our love lives during the month of September. I also have here 3 5-card spreads, an extended spread using my personal prediction cards. Then we'll go ahead and get into our guidance so we can discuss how to bring about the best outcome for ourselves in this situation. And that will be coming up at the end of the reading. So I got an alert that says, let us now choose to release anyone or anything that triggers emotional wounds. And I find that very interesting because that is a theme that we're going to be discussing here in this reading. So let's start off with the theme. So regarding the theme of what we will be experiencing or going through during the month of September, I have here first the card of free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life, Cancers. As well as reconciliation. Someone from the past is returning to your life. Two on the clock. Making decisions, choices, options. Then I also have here the card of the moon. And this has Archangel Hanael on it. The moon. Okay. So first, let's go with these 2 Romance Angels cards, free yourself and reconciliation. So Cancers, many of us have been dealing with the situation, in particular over the last few months or however long, because this is a general reading, it's going to resonate with us all in different ways. But we've been dealing with the situation regarding reconciling with somebody, reconciling with a past partner. That may be an energy. Again, this is a theme. So this is an energy going on here, the energy of a reconciliation with someone. Nevertheless, we are being called to free ourselves and take back control of our lives. It's time for us to take back control of our lives, take back control of our situation, of our circumstances, regardless of if we are seeking a reconciliation from somebody from the past, or if somebody does happen to come back into our lives, or maybe even somebody has been coming back into our lives, or is coming in and out, anything like that. But again, we are being called to take control of our love lives. Something I just heard in my inner ear was perhaps putting up energetic boundaries. Perhaps putting up energetic boundaries, because when people come in and out of our lives, it can set up kind of a cycle of excitement, disappointment, you know. So it could be time for us to set energetic boundaries in this situation. So again, we have here this card of the moon. And on the bottom, this says here, important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. So of course, this moon card is picking up on our energy. Yes, moon normally stands for Pisces. However, we are ruled by the moon. So we have our energy coming up here. And the moon is also a card that speaks of things that are hidden, things that are going on behind the scenes. So that's going to be a theme coming up for us. It may be that things behind the scenes are possibly coming to light during this time. And also this moon card is saying it could be a good idea for us to go within, for us to use our intuition. 444 on the clock, angelic healing coming. So we may attain and achieve angelic healing by going within and asking ourselves and asking our higher selves and our guides, okay, are we afraid of anything? What are we afraid of if we make a certain decision, if we make a certain choice, go within and think about, what are our motives here? What do we want out of this situation? What are we allowing to hold us back? And how can we move forward? We must go within and utilize our intuition, that Cancerian intuition that we have, in order to bring about the best outcome here. Listen to your inner self, trust your inner self. So those are the energies that we're picking up here. Trusting your inner self regarding the situation as well. So let's move forward here and let's go into our first prediction. So I just want to say here, I have a very strong theme for all of us, or I'm sorry, for all these spreads here, about an ending of a relationship, or an ending, excuse me, that has occurred perhaps. So let's start off with this card here. In the past, there was fidelity in a situation, in a particular partnership. So we could have been very loyal, faithful. We could have had fidelity towards this person, or it could have been a mutual thing. It could have been towards us. This is a general reading, so it's going to resonate in different ways. However, we have this card of fidelity. You are the only one your love chooses to be with. I feel like for many of us, it is fidelity from us going towards another person. So we may have been very fond of somebody and been faithful, been loyal. Fondness, tender, soft feelings exist between you. Gently honor the energy. So we're thinking about somebody that we are very fond of. We're thinking about somebody who we care about. Somebody who, again, we were very loyal to, faithful to. Nevertheless, it does look like we have been experiencing some heartache, some uncomfortable feelings, some discomfort regarding this situation. Pain and distress will only come from this love. Best protect your heart. So again, we could be needing to protect our heart, put up some boundaries, to have stability in our lives. So heartache, we've been experiencing that in this situation, and that may be because this relationship has perhaps ended. Or there may be an impending ending, but I'm feeling as though this is the status of what's going on right now, what's already occurred, especially because this is in the present position. So we have this closed gate card. Fate has closed the gate, no more to return. So at this time, fate has closed this gate. So we need to free ourselves. We need to free ourselves from anything holding us back. We must take control of our lives. And again, it could be a good idea to go within and use our intuition in order to understand, you know, how to move forward, what's been holding us back, what it is that we should do now. But again, we have this situation where at this point, fate has closed the gate. So our guides, the guides of whoever this person is, you know, our higher selves, our higher powers have closed the gate for right now, because this is just not something that is going to benefit us at this particular time. And moving forward, we're going to be enjoying the sweetness of life. We're going to be enjoying the sweetness of life. Patience is now required. So moving forward, patience is now required. Again, relax. Enjoy the sweetness of life. Enjoy the fun in every day. Enjoy being, you know, happy and not having any challenging energy around, or whatever this is. But enjoy the sweetness of life. Enjoy the things that make you happy. And let the universe take care of the details. So the universe, your guides, the guides of your, you know, your future partner, the guides of this person, whoever, they're all guiding us in the right direction. So let the universe, let your higher power take care of the details, and everything will unfold just as it should. But again, we're being guided to just enjoy the simple pleasures of life. Enjoy every day. Be present. You know, be present in every day. Look at all the beautiful things that are going on around us every day. A lot of the time we have a tendency, and it's just a human tendency, to place more emphasis on the things that we don't have versus more emphasis on the things that we do have. It's like a lack consciousness. So it could be a good idea to shift your focus onto all the wonderful things that you do have, all the wonderful things that are going on within our lives right now. And that could help us shift any of that lack consciousness. So let's go into who we could be dealing with here. So regarding who we could be dealing with, And please keep in mind that not every Cancer is dating the same person. So some of these details may resonate, some may not, some may also describe you. It looks like we could be dealing with somebody who is perhaps a Taurus, and this is Sun, Moon, or Rising, 10:10 on the clock. That was very interesting. So there's going to be some cycles, some changes, some endings, some new beginnings, some wonderful new beginnings here. So again, we could be dealing with the Taurus for some of us, and this is Sun, Moon, or Rising. Or if not that, we could be dealing with a Libra, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. Those are the different signs that I'm seeing here. And regarding the physical appearance of this person, this could be somebody who has darker hair, maybe dark gray, black, brown, you know, a darker hair. This could be somebody who has any kind of marks, stretch marks, pock marks, wounds, something like that on them. This could be somebody who is very cute, very attractive, very good looking. Somebody who's very put together. Regarding the skin tone, I'm seeing either a pale skin tone or maybe a yellow complexion like a gold ring. This could be somebody who has dark or deep set eyes perhaps. I am seeing a darker hair color. For some of us, this is going to be somebody who has a pale or angular jaw. And I am seeing somebody who could have curves, maybe even a curvy top, be curvy up top. And I am seeing somebody with some kind of curves here. And again, I'm seeing marks, spots, stretch marks, pock marks, wounds, birthmarks, some kind of marks, scars, tattoos, some kind of marks on this person. So that's the description I see here. So let's go ahead and jump back over to this Kipper spread, and then we will go into the actual prediction in just a moment. So for your Kipper spread, on the bottom again, so we have that card of ending. Now I have a card of bereavement. Up top, we have the main person, the female. For the prediction, living room, court, a change. So this spread here is pretty straightforward to me. Of course, we're speaking about this ending, so where there's this closed gate, so this relationship that has ended here. So this is likely a past partner here. And it's looking like there's going to be some big decision here. Some big decision regarding this relationship that has ended, or regarding an ending here connected to this situation. And this decision may come within, you know, our souls. It may come from our souls, may come from within. So we may, you know, come from a place within where we just emotionally, you know, maybe we use our intuition and we just feel like the best thing to do is to make some kind of change. So we may be leaving behind an old and familiar situation for something better. But there's going to be a shift here. We're going to make a decision, and it could be a big decision, to shift, to make a change in our love life. So again, there's going to be something we do here, make some decision, make some choice here, that's going to bring a big change here. Again, regarding either ending something, ending a relationship, or a relationship that has ended. So let's go ahead and look more into this decision here. So with our Lenormand spread, just as we had that main person up top, right here we have the lady on the bottom. Now up top we have the mice. And for the prediction, ring, a Another card about endings. Coffin. And then garden. Love itself can never hurt you, but judgments about love can. Love itself can never hurt you, but judgments about love can. That may be a message that one or two of you needed to hear. So, taking this 5-card spread together here with this lady, this could be us, or this could be who we're dealing with here. So it looks like we may have had some worries or some anxieties about a particular relationship. If not worries and anxieties, this Mice card speaks about experiencing a lack of love or a deterioration, a breakdown in the situation. 15:51 on the clock, new beginnings coming after some changes. So again, this could be speaking of even a relationship or situation that gnaws and eats away at your heart. All those types of things, worries, anxieties, again, a breakdown of a relationship. It could be speaking of manipulation that has occurred in a relationship. Any of those types of things. So that's kind of what's in our headspace here. Because it looks like, for many of us, there may be a commitment, maybe a relationship that ends because perhaps someone doesn't want to settle down. Perhaps someone wants to be promiscuous. Perhaps someone wants to play the field. So, again, it looks like for those of you who are in that situation with somebody, the cycle or the commitment, you know, this energy here, this fidelity that you have towards this person, even though the ring isn't a card of fidelity, it is a card of commitments, you know, and promises. So this commitment that you have to this person, even if it's not a current physical commitment, maybe just, you know, a 5D commitment, whatever the, you know, however this resonates. It could be speaking of a marriage as well for many of us. But this situation is going to end because, again, it looks like somebody is not wanting to settle down. Somebody's wanting to play the field. Maybe somebody wants to be promiscuous. So that's the energy going on there. So it even could be that this is speaking of, you know, something getting taken away. Something getting taken away here. So I have here a lot of energy about endings, about ending a situation here. And that may be what we decide to do. We may decide to end something with somebody. Because again, it could be that there's no more to return. There's no more to return in this situation, at least at this point. At least at this point. And we deserve to be happy, as opposed to waiting for a reconciliation. You know, you got to enjoy the sweetness of everyday life. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into my personal prediction cards here. So I do see that there will be some improvements coming to some unresolved issues and some fulfillment coming. So that's really wonderful. Now, what could have been going on in the past here? So some of you could be in a situation where there's an older male and a younger female, but not all of us, because this is a general reading, so the energies are going to go in different ways. However, I do see a situation where there was a male here who may have ghosted the female, or again, the other way around. But somebody has kind of ghosted somebody. Even though it looks like this person here, perhaps the person who was ghosted, was then focused on love and happiness and attaining self-love after this event took place. So self-love, and again, finding oneself, love and happiness was the theme here, even though we may have still been thinking about this person. Or it could just be an older individual ghosted this person, ghosted the younger individual. And the younger individual could still be thinking about this person, but again, going towards love and happiness and self-love, finding self-love throughout this. And it looks like also in the past, where there was some feelings of rejection, there's been a change in direction there. There's been a change in direction. So there was a feeling of rejection. There were hurt feelings. There were challenges. But there is, once again, some improvements coming, some changes, a change in direction in the situation as we are moving towards attaining true love, attaining loyalty. So what's going on right now is I do see that there, just as there was a change, so there's a lot of changes going on. We had this change here. We had this change here. And then we also had that change in direction that has happened regarding that rejection or feeling rejected. And now many of us are experiencing a change of heart, a change of mind, or a change of perspective, because we're having some conversations perhaps with a new lover. So there may be somebody else who has come in, and now we're detaching from the previous person, because I do have a third party energy here. So we're detaching from the third party. We're detaching from this ghosted energy over here, moving towards a new lover who may be somebody who we consider ideal. Maybe we like what we see in this new situation. Now, moving into the first half of the month, or on the other side of this energy, whenever you're watching this, it looks like there will be a new beginning coming, because where there was a feeling of left in the cold, again, we're going to be moving forward past that. And we may make the decision to once again leave somebody else in the cold. We may make the decision to move forward, detach, and leave somebody else out in the cold, because we're going on. And leaving somebody in the cold is going to allow our wishes to be granted, our wishes to be fulfilled within a good connection. And it looks like we may be, once again, receiving a love offer, receiving some commitment here, and attaining a new beginning in our love life. So that is very, very excellent. On the other side of this energy, so going towards the very end of the month, perhaps the last half of the month, or again, on the other side of this energy, whenever you're watching this, I do see some great energy, because again, where there were feelings, or where there was feeling, or were feelings of, rejection, feelings of betrayal, we're going to be successfully healing from that. And we're going to be releasing any miscommunications or misunderstandings that we've had with this previous partner. We're going to be moving on. We're not going to be holding on to those things anymore. And yes, we're going to make a major decision here to release that and move forward to something better, perhaps with this new lover. So that is what I see going on here throughout the month of September. Let's go ahead and get into our guidance so we can speak about how to bring about the best outcome here. Okay. So first, before I go into my crystal angel cards, I want to go into this card first. Look at that, you guys. Time to go. It's time to go. Time to go. The sun sets and rises each day, Cancers. And it's the same with the avenues of your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life, and know that the sun will also rise again tomorrow. Endings are merely the start of a new beginning, and we are with you through each phase and cycle. So we are going through cycles right now. We are going into a new cycle. The time has come to leave one cycle, leave one phase, leave something behind, and move on to something much better. Move on to something much better for us. And if anything is not providing us with pleasure when it comes to our love lives, the best thing that we can do is release that in order for something better to take its place. So, rainbow or titanium rainbow quartz here, multifaceted. So know, Cancers, that there are many layers and dimensions to the situation or the person that you're asking about. That's what this card says. So this situation is multifaceted. There are many layers, making the situation happen. We have karmic lessons that could be a part of this, healing that could be a part of this, our higher powers leading us in the right direction, our free will. There's, guides, the angels, the helpers of our partners. However this situation resonates with us all, there are many layers and dimensions to the situation here. So we must be aware that things are not always as they seem on the surface. And we must also, with this Dolomite card, stay strong in our faith. A positive outcome is dependent on you, Cancers, keeping a positive mindset. So stay strong in your faith. You guys have been working really hard for the last few months. Stay strong in your faith, keep a positive mindset, and know that everything happens for a reason. So we're always moving forward into the best circumstances for us. And with all the work that we've been doing, Cancers, we are moving into a wonderful new phase here. So a positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. Keep your thoughts, keep your vibrations high, keep your thoughts positive here. And align with love. Align with thoughts, feelings, all those wonderful things when it comes to love. So I also have here number 2, yen. Number 23, peace in the reverse. Number 3, between worlds in the reverse. So this peace card, this yen card here, one meaning of this card is, just as we were speaking about a second ago, we've done a lot of work. We've put in a lot of effort. So it could be a good idea, Cancers, for us to just allow the love to come to us. There's no more effort that we need to put in. Just allow ourselves to receive. Now, by allowing ourselves to receive, excuse me, guys, by allowing ourselves to receive, that's not saying that, you know, we're taking a passive role. Sorry, guys. That's not saying that we're taking a passive role here. We are actively choosing to take a step back and let what it is that we deserve, let the love, let the joy that we deserve come to us. Let others take the lead. Also, this is saying, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to others, it could be a good idea to pay attention to others and let others show you and tell you who they are, not by their words, but by their actions. Others will show you who they are if you allow them to. So when it comes to, for example, a new partner, for those of you who are bringing on new partners, when it comes to past partners, when it comes to people in general, allow others to show you who they are. Sit back, reflect, or just sit back and watch. And again, they will show you if you allow them. And it could also be a good idea too, when it comes to, just as we were speaking about also a second ago, when it comes to people, when it comes to relationships, it could be a good idea to also look into or contemplate, you know, use our intuition, look into that and ask ourselves, how does this situation benefit me? How does it affect me? Is this relationship benefiting me? Is this situation hurting me, or is it helping me? So that can be another good thing to be mindful of during this month. So this number 23 peace card, this is saying no matter what we are experiencing during this time, even if things seem as though they are not peaceful, even if it appears to be, you know, unrest in our love lives, have that peace no matter what. We must be peaceful no matter what. It could be a good idea for us to take care of ourselves. I just heard self-care in my inner ear. So it could be a good idea for us to take care of ourselves, put ourselves first, be peaceful in the situation no matter what. Seek peace, seek happiness. Again, stay strong in your faith. Know that, you know, God, universe, our higher powers are steering us in the right direction. God gives us what we can handle. So we must choose to be peaceful and have peace within ourselves, regardless of the outside circumstances in our lives. Maybe some changes need to be made here. Maybe some changes need to be made in a way where we are shifting, changing the way we look at a situation. So we have this between worlds card as well, number 3. And this between worlds card here is speaking of transitions and shifts. However, this card is saying that We must be mindful of our expectations, what we were expecting in this situation. So if we were expecting a reconciliation, whatever we were expecting here, we must be mindful of our expectations. Wow. Okay, let me just say something before I go back into that. In a healthy relationship, both partners practice self-care without guilt or apology. So again, we must practice self-care and take care of ourselves at this time. Nevertheless, once again, we have to look at our expectations, because things may not work out exactly as we were planning. However, they're going to work out in the best way for us. Sometimes our ego-based self or our smaller selves cannot see what our souls, what our higher selves know. Sometimes there's a discrepancy there. So sometimes it's best to release any expectations, know that we are always moving forward on the right path, no matter what is going on. So have peace with whatever is going on in our lives, because we are always moving forward in the right direction. So it could be useful to take on that kind of mindset and just know that everything is working out for our benefit. Even if we're not able to fully see it at this moment, all shall be revealed. You know, all will be revealed in divine timing. However, it could be a good idea for us to just let spirit, let universe, let our guides, you know, let the angels lead us in this journey, and trust them as they lead us through this journey. Stay positive as they lead us through this journey. I just heard rejection is God's protection. I just heard that in my mind, my inner ear here. I also have here the card of assertiveness. Assertiveness. This situation can be healed gently and with love, as you've requested. Yet, there's also a need for strength and truthfulness with the other people involved. We will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, giving you strength and guiding your words. I felt that very, very strongly. Speaking our truth. I'm just going to go through this one more time. This situation can be healed gently and with love, as you've requested. Yet there's also a need for your strength and truthfulness with the other people involved. So we must be truthful about this situation, truthful about this ending, truthful about what happened, truthful about how we feel. We must be open and honest and authentic regarding that. We will stand right beside you as you speak your truth, giving you strength and guiding your words. All right, so we have that energy there. We have that energy there. Okay. So my dears, let's go ahead and go into our postcard from Spirit to wrap up our reading. So, lovely Cancers, the card that I have for you reads, Dear you. So, dearest Cancer, you are in such good shape right now, and we're all doing a happy dance. In this moment, you have the power to make a choice. Ooh, I just got chills. I just got chills. You have the power to make a choice to get with Spirit and co-create a miracle. You may wonder where this is all going, but if you want to manifest your desires for the highest good, you need to stay focused on the now. We've been speaking about that. All power is in the present moment. Ask yourself, what are your dominant thoughts right now? What beliefs are you motivated by? Do you have clarity right now? How's your conscious contact with the divine? Are you plugged in? Are you trying to do life all by your small self? Get rid of negative energy now. Get rid of negative energy now. Resentments, be gone. Forgiveness and love, enter please. Ooh, I'm getting chills, you guys. You can do your life beautifully and create your most powerful future right here, right now, Cancers, in this very moment. Aren't you thrilled to know you have a huge cheering section over here? And the angels, Spirit, your guides, they're sending you love and hugs always. So I'm very, very happy about the direction that we are moving in at this time and during September. So my dear lovely Cancers, thank you so much for watching your reading. Please thumbs up, like this video if the messages resonate with you, comment, share, and please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. And again, if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so at my website, PowerLifeHypnosis.com, as well as directly through the description box below. You can also contact me on Instant Go as well. Mwah, much love, much light to you, and I wish you all the best during the month of September in your love and romantic relationships, and I look very forward to seeing you here again very soon. Mwah. Again, all right. Bye, Cancers.